Alright, so I'm about to head out now. I'm kind of curious. I don't think it can go off my driveway here, because I have like a little, like it's going over the curb and I have a little ramp there, but I don't think that can see it. Let's see what happens if I enable it. Nope, I think it's gonna go straight off the curb, so I actually have to turn right some. Okay, otherwise, I mean, technically it would be fine if it dropped off that curb, but I don't want it to do that, so. Alright, so let's go ahead now and let the car do its own thing and see how it drives, alright? Is it gonna take the freeway? It's telling me to pay attention. I am paying attention! Alright, it's speeding up. I think it saw me looking down here a little bit, and it didn't like that, so. Yeah, right now I'm sitting in a super hot car because I don't want to turn on the AC and then it'd be too noisy. What is going on? Is school out right now? Why are they so late? It's 3:42. I don't know what's going on. There's a lot of traffic there. Anyways, I guess it's going to take the freeway route, but I'm going to stop it from doing that. So once we get down there, I'm actually going to go past the freeway exit or entrance and see how it does. Okay, it sees a trash can and it's moving slightly to the left. Okay, so right now we'll see how it does. It's doing really well. Okay, it jerked over a little bit to the left. I don't know if you saw the steering wheel quickly like whoosh. Yeah, we're gonna be stuck in this traffic, so I don't know, let it do its thing and see what happens. Oh, there's a lot of cars. I don't know what's going on. Let me open the windows now so I can at least get a little bit cooler air. I mean, even outside it's 78 degrees right now, so that's not exactly cool air, but it's not hot. It's like warm. Okay. And we're just stuck here, so I don't know. Should I pause, come back? Let me pause till we start moving. Okay, cars are starting to move. Uh-oh, someone's gonna merge in. Go move. Car's still waiting. Okay, we're moving a little bit. Go. We have right of way. Stop letting them in. Alright. It's telling me to pull on the wheel a little. Go. Okay, so it's doing well.
500 feet,
I do want to try doing a
U-turn
U-turn at some point, but I don't know. We'll see. We're stuck again. Alright, I'll be back when we start moving again. Alright, should be moving again real soon. If people drove more like a train, like they just see it green, should start moving, but we drive more like a, what do you call, millipede body? It waits till the other leg moves. I don't know.
Now turn left onto Jackman
I'm
Road.
I'm gonna go. Sorry, I'm gonna cut this red. Not waiting another one. Alright.
Now
So
turn
I
right
pulled it
to
out,
Interstate
obviously.
680 ramp.
And I'm gonna skip the ramp here because I want to take the local roads. What does it think I'm gonna hit? Is it because it wants to turn right? Okay, anyways, we're gonna pass this entrance and then we're gonna go here. Now I'll let it drive and we'll see. Alright, and I don't know why it's taking the longer route again, but I don't know why. It could just turn right on North Park Victoria and go straight here. I don't know why it's going around this way. It's weird. I'm gonna force it to go into the small street because the other street, I think it has no signal lights. That's why it wants to go that way. It's more direct route. You don't have to like stop and go. So I'm gonna force it to turn right again. This isn't an issue with the FSD. It's more an issue with the navigation routing, that it prefers, I guess, faster time versus more efficient or shorter route, which to me, I'm not in a hurry to get anywhere, so I'm not taking the faster route with the expense of going an extra 2 miles or something. So let's see. See, it keeps wanting to go in there. I don't want to go to
Now
go in
turn
there.
left
Stop it.
onto Kai Orient.
Come on. I want to let the full self-driving do it. Stop. Just go straight. Come on. There we go. Okay. Now it's just going to go straight all the way. That's what we want. Oh man, that thing is way too sensitive. You look at the screen for a little too long, it gets mad at you. Even if you're like paying attention to both. Okay, we got a stop here coming up. So we'll see, it'll auto stop. Car in front stopping first, and then it's gonna do it as well. We're slowing down. Okay, then we'll continue. It's doing all of that on its own. Alright, I'm not even touching the wheel. It's probably gonna get mad at me and go, pay attention, grab the wheel. But yeah, it's going on its own. Alright. Yeah, I think yesterday or the day before yesterday, I had it go out of a parking lot, and it did really well on its own. I didn't really have to do anything. That really impressed me. Alright, I'm gonna turn on the air actually. At least the wind. Right, it sees the slow sign. Or at least I think it sees people, so it slows down. You can see all the little people in there it sees. The air from outside is so warm. The material's actually different. The Cybertruck, it's like squishy on the front. Doing it all on its own. It's not even asking me to hold the wheel anymore. Huh. Let's see how long before it asks. Okay, now it's asking. Alright, it's doing a stop. Let's see how it decides who gets to go next. We get to go, so, yep, there you go. Oh, it's accelerating somewhat hard. There was a car next to us and we just like we can fit like another 4 cars in front of them or more. So far so good. I know it's just a boring drive. Nothing interesting is happening. It's doing everything perfectly. Nothing is entertaining about a perfect thing, right? That's why we have all these things where stuff aren't predictable. Otherwise, life will be boring, right? Alright. So, it's telling me to grab this. Let's see, the steering wheel's wiggling a little. Oh, man. It's too hot. I'm just gonna leave the window open and oh, actually that's a bad idea. Turn that off. I don't want a copyright infringement for some music that happened to be playing. Okay, it's doing really well on its own.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Landis Avenue.
Doing really well. It's time to apply some force. I'll just hold the wheel now, just in case. Since
Now turn left onto Landis Avenue.
Challenging, but not really. There's nothing really challenging about this. Okay, it's doing it all on its own. You can see I'm pulling my hand the opposite way. I'm even...
In 500 feet, turn left onto Clear
Let's see
Lake
how it
Avenue.
handles this. We gotta go into the middle lane. Oh, it's gonna wait till the actual...
Now turn left onto Clear Lake Avenue.
So the weird thing is, oh, it actually went in the dotted yellow line, but I don't know, it sees it as a solid yellow. They don't display the dotted portion. Okay, and it's doing well. Not this
Now
one, the
turn
next one.
left.
Keep going, car. Okay, so I guess it realized, oops, not that one, and now it's going to the right one. Alright, it's doing it all on its own. You see that? Not doing anything.
Now your destination is on the left.
And it did a good job. Okay, we reached the destination. Okay, now it's stopping. I think. What is it doing? It's still going. It's still going. Is it gonna pass the destination and keep going? It's gonna keep going? Interesting. What is it doing? Is it just gonna keep going forever? No, it's just gonna keep going forever. Okay, I'm gonna park, and that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys later. Okay, one thing I'm curious is, can it go into reverse? So right now we're right at a wall. What if I enable it? I'm ready to push the brake. Keep hands on the thing, and nothing's happening. So it can't do reverse, okay? So I'm gonna go into reverse now. So FSD can't reverse. It couldn't back out of the parking spot for me. Alright, so we'll put it back in drive. We'll go and we'll let it drive. Let's see. There's speed bumps there, and it's taking it slow. It looks like...
Now turn right onto Clear Lake Avenue.
See. After it passes, it's going to speed up. Yeah, so I think it knows that that's a speed bump, because right after the speed bump, it went a bit faster. Alright, signaling to turn right. I don't see any cars. We're clear. Go ahead. Alright. And it's probably going to take the freeway
right onto
again,
Landis
so I'm going to try and
Avenue.
make it take the inside roads. Okay. You can go right on red here. Is it? Oh, it turned green. I was going to see if it did a right on red on its own, but... Okay. So it's probably going to take the freeway. Yeah, it wants to take the freeway. So I'm going to actually turn earlier. So I'm going to stop it, and we're going to actually signal to turn right here. So I'm doing this now. I'm not letting the car drive itself, because I don't want to follow the route it's trying to take. So I'm going to turn right here. Okay, no cars going along, so we'll go and let it go again. Oh, it wants to turn, it wants to do a U-turn. Stop it. It keeps wanting to take the easy routes, not the inside roads. So I'll pass that turn, and then I'll let it drive itself. Okay.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Mount Shasta Avenue.
No deal. Okay, once we pass this, I'm gonna
now turn left onto Mount Shasta Avenue.
No deal. Okay, so we passed that. Let's see if it'll continue straight or if it's gonna try again. Okay, I think it gave up, and now it's gonna take all local roads. Alright. It's too hot. I need air, sorry. It's gonna be noisy. Actually, in that window there's too much sun, so I gotta open these. Okay, it's going on its own. actually see the line where it's planning to go, the blue. See, I hope you can. Yeah, you can. Slight force. Right, that person's turning. Alright, and it's proceeding. Oh, why is it waiting for them? Go. I would have just went a little over to the left and kept going, but the car stopped. Saw that car's butt sticking out and it slowed down. I guess it thought they were still backing out and they might back out into my lane. Alright, we got there first. Let's go. Oh, it's letting them go. Okay, go. Oh. It's too hot. Let's turn on some air. Does those complete stops. This drive is boring because it's doing everything just fine.
Turn left onto Jacqueline Road.
I'm going to see if it can do a U-turn. I don't know if you can U-turn here, but let's see. No, go straight. All right, let's try and go back there.
Now turn right onto Jacqueline Road.
It's not going to do a U-turn. Okay, we'll go back home.
Now turn left onto Jacqueline Road.
I'm gonna have to try and do a U-turn around here, so let's see. After it passes, I'm gonna navigate to Golfland and see if it'll do a U-turn. Oh, did I turn it off? Oops. Nope, stay in this. Okay, I'm gonna drive it first. I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass this light, and then I'll tell it to go to Golfland. Okay. Navigate to Golfland. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Navigate to Golfland. See, there's a U-turn there.
In 500 feet, make a U-turn
so
to
the
stay
U-turn is on the
Jacqueline
thing.
Road.
Let's see if it will actually do it, or if it's going to ask for help like it did all the other times. If it can do a U-turn, I'll be impressed. Let's see. Oops. Okay, gotta let it go. It might not do it because I didn't turn on the self-driving until after. Let's see. We need to take the left lane. Okay. Good.
Now make a
It's gonna
U-turn
wait
to
at the
stay
light.
on Jacqueline Road.
Will it be able to do a U-turn? Come on. Come on. Come on, do the U-turn, please. Come on. If they can, that's another part of the puzzle that they solve finally. If they can't, then yeah, we still got some ways to go. Usually, I think before it would try and do it, and then I have to push the pedal, and sometimes it will kind of steer to it, but not really, and then I'd have to also end up steering it. So we'll find out what happens. Give it some time. Alright, it's going, it's going, it's going, it's going, it's going. Come on, faster. It did it! It did the U-turn. Super
now make
slow.
A U-turn to stay on Jacqueline Road.
Okay, now I navigated to home. Let's see if it does another U-turn. It did it super slow, but it did it. Let's see if it does this one. Oh, unable to complete maneuver. Please assist now. It's saying that on the screen right now. Let's see, it's doing it. It's doing it by itself. What does it mean, unable to complete? It did it by itself. It did it. It's doing U-turns on its own. Alright.
In 500 feet, turn right onto
I'm impressed.
North
It's
Hillview
doing
Drive.
U-turns on its own now. It does it slow. It can do it a lot faster, but it's doing them.
Now turn
Maybe
right
they're
onto
still
North
trying to
Hillview
figure out
Drive.
the camera stuff for it. But it's doing U-turns now on its own. I didn't have to do anything with that, and it would do it. So I'm impressed. It's getting better, definitely. It's able to do parking lot, driveway kind of thing on its own. I don't have to be on the road already. It can start from a parking lot, as long as you're facing to where you just drive forward, not backing out. So other than it needing to know how to back up, it's pretty good. People will get mad at you for doing really slow U-turns, but other than that, everything is working well, other than backing out of your driveway or your parking spot. So yeah, it's really good
In
now.
500
I'm impressed.
feet, your destination
The only
will be on the
thing
right.
that's weird is when it reaches your destination, it'll just keep going wherever. It doesn't like stop there and leave you there. And maybe that's so if somebody's behind you, they won't be like, hey, get out of the way. Like.
Now your destination is on the
Yeah,
right.
I'm impressed. All right, that's it. There's the Cybertruck. I'll see you guys later. Bye.